The ESRB has rated Planet Zoo E10 Plus for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for everyone aged 10 and over. Hey there, guys. Welcome back to the zoo. How you doing? This is Jack, naturally enough. Hope you're doing well. I just realized something I forgot with the penguin habitat. I was about ready to move into the next phase, but I just realized that I forgot something important. Something very, very important. Yeah. The water's green now. Ah, there it goes. It went back to blue. But turning green is a sign that it's eventually going to get polluted because of animal poop and shit like that. Literally shit like that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause this so we can get things done that what needs to be done. And I'm over here. Yes. We're over here, and what I'm going to do, this is again part of the redesign. We're going to take the Thompson gazelle and ostrich habitat that was right here. You may notice it's not here, and we're moving it over here to this big space in the middle. Now, I'm also going to be adding another species. I don't know yet which one. I've been thinking. One of these. I've already got a habitat for the wildebeest, which I may be moving over in this direction, but, I was thinking maybe the plain zebra. Plain zebras and ostriches and zebras go together like peanut butter and jelly. But we're also going to have the Thompson gazelle in here. So I'm thinking of adding zebras to my ostriches. Anyway, I'm going to get right to it. I do have the game paused, as you can see, so I'm not bombed out by alerts. So here we go. 4, 5, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do 1. Whoops, no. We're going to do this. There. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. 2. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Okay, what? Shit. Okay, where did I put that? Yeah, here we go. Might as well put them on all the corners. I mean, what the hell, right? Okay. Excuse me. All right. That's going to be our basic utility building. Plus, it's going to have, we're going to put animal, this is going to be the shelter space. Okay. I'm going to cheat a little. Oh, come on, man. You know what? Fine. Don't want one subterranean. I want one level with the... Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, that is going to be the floor of our shelter space for the animals. Short grass, yay, short grass. Haven't laid the barriers down yet, so we're going to take care of that now. All right. Excuse me. I can't believe I misspelled mud. That's not quite correct. Okay. Okay. Yes, that will work. That will work just fine. Thank you very much. Okay. Where do we ended the barrier there? Okay. All right. I didn't lay down my mulch line. I should probably do that. Okay, here we go. This is not going to be very exciting, I understand, but it is absolutely necessary in my opinion. I'm doing a larger habitat than I've done so far. This is going to be the largest habitat in the zoo, I think. Even larger than the habitat for the white rhinos. But I also plan on using it as kind of a surrogate gigantic savanna exhibit where where the zoo will have 5 or 6 species all intermingled so that they can interact with one another. The largest of those that I've ever seen is either the one at Busch Gardens, Tampa, Florida, which is, God, it's huge. It's a couple of square miles, the savanna at Busch Gardens. Either that or the Kilimanjaro Safari at Animal Kingdom, Walt Disney World. And the Animal Kingdom has got to have 8 or 9 species interacting. And I'm not sure about Busch Gardens, but I know that it's got at least 6 that I recall. Because they've got giraffes, and they've got zebras and ostriches and African buffalo and a couple of antelope species. And the really neat thing is it's got a train ride running through the middle of it. Now, I'm not going to be adding any guest rides today, but it's pretty cool that you can literally go from one end of Busch Gardens to the other, one side to the other, on this train ride, and never leave their savanna exhibit, never leave their savanna habitat. It's like the entire back half of Busch Gardens is a gigantic savanna habitat, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. I thought about adding the giraffes to this habitat. The giraffes require so much room that it would be difficult to combine them with the ostriches and the Thompson gazelles, which is why I went with the zebras. However, I do expect to be moving the giraffes over in this direction soon. I may put them in the same area that the ostriches used to be in. And I will be adding something to them. You know, it won't just be the giraffes, it'll be the giraffes plus something else. I'm just not sure what yet. Now you can see as I continue putting the mulch line around the habitat perimeter that I've already got some things in the habitat. I've got, you know, some trees, some rocks. I think one of these things is a water pipe that's designed for African savanna animals. And these are all things that basically I moved over from the original giraffe habitat rather than, or not giraffe habitat, ostrich habitat. Rather than have to buy them again, I just moved them over to the new space. It made sense, you know? I ate not too long ago, and now I'm doing that old man trick where I phlegm up. So I apologize about all the coughing. I haven't... Yeah, my drink's almost empty. I need to get a new drink, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Almost finished with the mulch line anyway. Okay, here we go. Now let's get those barriers. Let's lower the length of this to, say, 5 meters, and then go from there. Okay, just lining this up. We're almost done. Move back to 10 meters length. And just even this out. Just a touch. There we go. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is that. And then we're going to borrow one of these and fit it in right here. Like that. I'm going to take the same fence and put another one here. Like so. All right, and then we just go around and put in the fences. I watched an interesting documentary recently. It was about the relationship between American troops and British troops in England. 1 second. Okay, guys, what just happened? That bell you heard in the background? That was my insulin alarm. Insulin alarm. As many of you already know, because I have talked about it in the past, I am an insulin-dependent diabetic. What that alarm is for is it alerts me for what time it is, and it is time for me to go and get a shot. So I need to go take a shot of insulin. I will be right back. Okay, thank you very much for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Now I get the hiccups. I don't know why I have the hiccups, but I have the hiccups. So, joy. All right. What was I talking about? Type 1 diabetes? Us type 1s are drastically outnumbered by you type 2s out there. Anyway, I think this is going to be really great addition to the zoo, with the redesign and everything. Because it just looks like a better zoo, guys. Doesn't it? I mean, tell me I'm wrong, please. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. I think this zoo's just looking better and better all the time. And I'm looking forward to, seeing how it develops. Because it's not all going to be rebuild episodes like the last bunch have been. I am going to be adding some more animals. In fact, I think what I'll do for the next episode is add a new animal. And I may keep that ratio up because I do want to retheme everything and rebuild everything, make them look better, put some more thought into it, be more precise with everything, like I'm doing now. Get rid of as many of the square habitats as I can possibly get rid of, and just make it look better. But I do intend to add more animals. I have the African lion. I've got the lion on my list. I've got the savanna elephant on my list. These are things that I plan on adding to the zoo, but don't know where I'm going to add to it yet. And more, of course, not just those. It's not just lions and elephants I'm adding. I'm going to add one of the big primate species. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be the chimps or bonobos or gorillas, but I know it's going to be one of the big primate species, one of the big African primate species. So, I just haven't decided yet. And I'll probably add more antelope species, more savanna species. I'm thinking about adding cheetahs to the zoo because cheetahs are just cool, and boy howdy are they money makers. But I've got a lot of plans left. I've got a lot of ideas. As far as the redesign habitats, I think the next one I'm going to do is the aardvark. I'm going to move the aardvark over toward the on the far side of the of where the red river hogs are now. Over here, I'll move the aardvarks over here, and I definitely want to bring the wildebeest over, and of course the giraffes. In fact, something I was thinking about was I've got this other big empty space here. I could probably combine the giraffes and the wildebeest in that space. Let me know what you think. They haven't given us the Nile crocodile yet, though from what I understand, it is coming in Planet Zoo 2, the Nile crocodile. That'll be cool. I don't expect that I'll still be working on this zoo in October. I don't expect that. And I don't expect that. We've heard nothing about backwards compatibility. I knew it was a C word. I was about to say capability, and I was like, no, that's not the right word. Backwards compatibility. So, where you open up your Planet Zoo 1 zoo with Planet Zoo 2, and it improves the graphics and all that number. In fact, I don't think it would be there at all because we know that Planet Zoo 2 is not going to have all the species, all the animal species you can have in Planet Zoo 1 right now as part of its base game. So what would you do if you tried to open a Planet Zoo 1 zoo with Planet Zoo 2 and it had animals in it that just aren't available? Do the animals just disappear? That would be tragic. But it's a concern, you know? Not a huge one. I'm still buying Planet Zoo 2. I've got these questions and these concerns, but God, they've got me hooked through the nads. I'm definitely going to buy that game. I just need to raise the money for it. The reason I do YouTube, the reason I do gaming on YouTube is because it's cheap. I mean, the games are a sunk cost. You know, I don't pay for them. I get them as gifts. And because I'm poor. Desperately poor, in fact. I was talking today with my son Zachary, who turned 35 day before yesterday. And he said, you know, so do you need any more games? And I'm like, yeah, I could use some more games. And he mentioned a couple of titles he thought I would enjoy. But he's one of the people that basically supports this lifestyle because I'm too disabled to work and have no income. I live on the charity of my family and on the federal government. Okay. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Let's line up the barrier. Okay, lining up the barriers, getting the barriers in place. Another long, tedious, not so exciting process of the build, but it's going to look so good when we're done. There we go. So what do you guys think? I don't get a lot of feedback from you guys, and I'd love to hear more from you. I mean, I do occasionally get thumbs up, and you know, you watch the videos. I'm definitely getting views, but I don't get a lot of comments. You know, even if it's telling me I'm an idiot who's wasting my time. But hey, it's my time to waste, you know, and if this is not that expensive a hobby, once everything's already paid for. I mean, you know, YouTube is free. All I got to do is put up with their bullshit advertising policies. And, you know, I've already got the game. I don't have to buy the game. Although, you know, I will have to buy the game. That's an ironic statement. But if I keep playing Planet Zoo 1 after Planet Zoo 2 is released, I don't have to buy the game, the Planet Zoo 1 again, is my point. Okay, there we go. Now, excuse me. That was a big cough. Okay, storage. Common ostrich. We're going to call this Savannah 1 in case I make a Savannah 2. And the veterinarian's going to be every month. The mechanic's going to be every month. And the keeper is going to be every freaking month. Let's unpause the game so we can get our animals in here. Thompson's gazelle. You gentlemen, I am going to send to the quick trade. You young lady are the only Thompson's gazelle I have left. So let's see if I can find some. Okay, he's 1,000. Screw it, let's do it. Come on, ding, ding, ding. I've got, time is running. Come on, guys. I hate when it does this. Okay. And then Thompson's gazelle, send to the zoo. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the next episode, the very next episode in this zoo series is going to be a housekeeping episode. Let me get a drink. Okay, pause the game. Habitat. All right. Species. Common ostrich. Plain zebra. Thompson's gazelle. Okay. All right, they got a forage box. Got a grab ball and a dog ball. A hanging feeder. Rubbing pillar. Puzzle feeder. Pumpkin ball. Barrel feeder. Scratching tree. Okay. Now let's see about terrain. Plants. Not enough plants? Is that what it's saying? Oh, some of the plants are inappropriate. Okay, well, you know, you'll get over it, dude. Okay. Not enough soil, not enough rock, not enough sand. Well, we'll add some soil. I'm gonna add soil right under here. And we're gonna add soil over here. Okay. Now, And I've got the animals basics. I can finish the construction. Here we go. All right, let's get some interior fill in the holes stuff going on here. Okay, that's one side done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get this log on the other walls. Bum ba bum bum. Bum ba bum bum bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost done. Four, 5, 6. Yes. All right, here we go. There we go. That looks good to me. I like that. All right, now let's run the game so we can get the other animals in. Adopt 6 different habitat species. There we go. Okay, here are the Thompsons. I know we have all their amusement, their enrichment items are good. Looks like their plants and their coverage and their space are good too. What do we got space-wise here? 1,845 square meters. All right. Let's look at the African crested porcupine. What we got going on here? We got a couple of elderlies. Okay, elderly, and the 2 males have got to go. Vaya con Dios. All right. What do you guys? All right, let's see what's going on. Meerkats. I'm an idiot with a sign. I'm an idiot with a sign. Okay. Have the zebras shown up yet? Yes, they have. Okay. Let me look at the zebras real quick. Okay. Terrain-wise, they're fine. They need more plants. They need more plants? Okay. They need more plants. Oh, too many plants. That's what the problem is, too many. Okay. Still too much coverage, huh? There we go. Enrichment's fine. Okay, so let's talk about the external. Then pause the game again. And we will start with the ostrich. Just adjust it a little. Get the zebras. Another one for the gazelles. And I think that's going to be enough. We don't need to cover every square centimeter of the guest space with information. And we got to figure out where we're going to put the talk. Okay. it's going to be called Savannah Talk. But the animal it's talking about is going to be the plains zebra. March. Okay. All right, and let's get some donation buckets going. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we need, though I'm going to add the benches too, because, you know, you never have too many benches. All right, there we go. This is our savanna habitat. Cleanliness, right. Okay, this is looking really good. I like how it's working. People are watching it. They seem to like it. The animals are happy. even if the zebras are sticking to one side of the habitat. But boy, how are they pooping. They are pooping to beat the band, aren't they? Yowzers. Here we go. This guy's taking care of it. Okay, there we have it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, my very next episode is going to be a housekeeping episode. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next step. Bye-bye, guys.
You could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through. But you gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it. That planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta build